And we're here with Devin Jones, the number 35 Super Late Models. Devin, how you doing today?
Good, very good.
Good. So Devin, big question that everybody's wondering, why racing?
I mean, why not racing? Racing is a very exciting sport. I mean, if anyone got the chance to drive this thing, I bet anyone would. It's just an adrenaline rush like no other. I mean, you go out there with a bunch of other cars, you battle for 150 laps. I mean, just an amazing feeling to be driving out there.
Devin, how long have you been racing? When did it all start?
I grew up in Southern California. My dad raced things when he grew up, raced jet skis, dirt bikes, I mean, anything, all the above. So I grew up in Southern California, started racing go-karts in 2004, won a lot of things in that. 2005, we were the most winning cadet driver in Southern California. 2006, we won 2 Grand National Championships. And the summer of 2007, we moved down here to North Carolina, raced a Bandolero for a while, won some races in that. Last year, we raced a legend car, won 10 races, and got second in the summer shootout, and that brings us to here. We're racing a super late model this year in Pass South and other local divisions, so hopefully we start getting a little bit better here and get some good finishes.
That's a lot of racing from then up to now. So how do you find the time to balance both school and racing?
It's hard sometimes. You got to make up your work. Always got to get A's and B's, stay on the honor roll. And if I don't do that, we're going to have to cut back on racing a little bit, more chores. So I've always kept school and racing separate. It's definitely a hard thing to do, but I do my best to keep up with all my schoolwork, make up all my time, and still keep up with all my racing duties.
What's some of the people in your life that have been the biggest influences?
Definitely my parents. They support me a lot in everything I do. They fund my racing career. Always there for me, my little brother, my mom, always at all the races cheering me on. Definitely my family is my biggest influence.
Who's one of your favorite race car drivers?
That's definitely Jeff Gordon. He's a big inspiration to me and probably a lot of other young drivers out there. So definitely Jeff Gordon. He's such an inspiration to everyone because he's won at such a young age. He's the youngest NASCAR champion, and I follow him in NASCAR and big supporter of him.
All right, Devin, last question. Where do you see yourself in the future? What are the future goals of Devin Jones Racing?
I definitely want to race professionally. I want to probably try to make it to NASCAR Sprint Cup and just enjoy the ride, definitely. And just driving these things is such a privilege, and to get as far as we can get would be amazing. And to get to Sprint Cup, that'd be a lifelong goal of mine.
Well, Devin, it certainly has been a pleasure, and you're certainly on the right track. So I'll leave you with all the questions now and let you get back to your favorite thing, and that's racing.
All right, thanks, man.
Thank you, Devin.
Battle for sixth spot for Michigan. That is the nature of the Pass South late model. Great show, the Independence 150. 89 laps complete of 150 laps.
And now we're speaking with Chase Pistone, the crew chief of the number 35 Super Late Models. Chase, what is it exactly that a crew chief does?
Well, it all starts here during the week in shop prep and getting the car set up and maintain the best of our abilities. And then at the racetrack, it's just Devin and I's relationship is just after the practices and stuff like that, trying to get the car the best we can, and both of us get on the same page and make sure we're talking about the same things and just give him the best ability to win.
You have a background in racing. How does that help your relationship with Devin? Are you able to give him insight from your past experience of being a race car driver to help him fulfill his role as a driver?
I think it does, especially since he's younger, and I've already been through the things he's going through, so all of his new experiences, I know exactly how they feel to him and know what he's talking about, and it's a little easier for me to relate to the younger kids than more so me helping somebody with more experience. So I think, when we started working together, it's just, I got to learn, the way he talks about certain situations, but I think it definitely helps with me having a little experience actually getting to drive him. It helps me out a lot to know what he's talking about.
What do you think about Devin at the beginning of the year? Because from what I understand, you guys have been working together for a year. Have you seen any improvements from you guys working together from the very beginning up to now?
Oh, absolutely. Every weekend we go to a new racetrack, it's a new experience for him. So, you know, even if he makes a mistake or something, we sit down and talk about it. And as long as he learns from it and knows what he did wrong, and I mean, he's made a ton of improvement since he started in this thing. So every weekend he's getting better.
Well, that's great. Well, Chase Pistone, we're going to leave you now. Really appreciate your time, sir, and I'm sure we'll be seeing you guys out there on the track.
Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.